Networking Squared. Hey, Al, how many insurance agencies or agents do you deal with, buddy?
Like 4. I got one for my home and auto, another for my business, one for health, and another for financial products. It takes me forever to handle my insurance needs. It drives me nuts.
Not me, baby. I got one. I use the Salvati Insurance Group to handle all of my insurance and financial needs. They're independent insurance agents with specialized people in each insurance and financial field. I get the experts I need without the hassle of dealing with a bunch of different companies.
So they handle it all for you? You can make one phone call to handle your insurance and financial needs? It would save you time and money.
Well, on top of that, they're independent. They're licensed with an array of insurance companies giving you the best price year after year, and they'll reshop the market every renewal for you. You're never locked into just one company ever again.
Seriously, where have they been my whole life? I'd be in love with the Salvati Insurance Group if I were you.
Yeah, call them up, 248-720-1130, and that is Tommy Salvati, Salvati Insurance Group, and he is our sponsor for the month, and we appreciate that. Had a great interview with him last week. So we have Joel from JDS Lawn Care, right?
Land Care.
Land Care. Right. It's written here. So you know what, Joel? Get on the microphone, tell them who you are, and let's get this thing rolling.
Thank you for having me, Jerry. I am Joel with JDS Land Care, and we're located on the east side, out in Chesterfield, but We're going to drive wherever our listeners are today.
Well, I was looking here, and you said you did Macomb County, but you're also involved in southeast Oakland and northeast Wayne County. So you're covering a pretty big footprint, aren't you?
Correct.
So we sat down this morning. Well, we talked a couple times this week, sat down this morning, and we learned a little bit about it, what you do, and it really ties in with the lawn. You love golf. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah. Whenever I get a chance. In the summer, we're pretty busy, but I've got a couple of buddies of mine that put outings together, and I love to get out there every chance I get.
Do you have a favorite course?
No, I like the up north courses the best because they're so scenic.
Okay, but here's my question. Having your own lawn care business, do you find that you're very critical of the conditions that you see on the golf courses?
He's nodding his head. This ain't TV, buddy.
Yeah, I'm on the fairway and I'm ready to hit my 7-iron. I'm looking down at the grass and I'm going, where's the grounds crew? Why doesn't somebody fix this?
Yeah, see somebody being really picky. Well,
oh, yeah.
You've spent most of your life doing lawn care.
Well, actually, Jerry, I got my start at 10 years old doing it with my father. And my dad was one of those perfectionistic kind of guys. He didn't even let the kids in the neighborhood walk on the grass.
Oh, he's one of those guys.
One of those guys.
Yeah.
Yep, he was very meticulous and particular, and I learned it from him.
All right, I got your ball, and you're not getting it back.
Yeah.
That's right. Don't jump the fence.
So now how are you with your own lawn now? I mean, what about the neighborhood kids around you now?
I'm a little more lenient.
Okay.
But I'm still very particular. Even my crew, when we're out at a job site, I tell them, keep the retaining blocks off the grass. Don't put stuff on the grass. But Joel, we have to work right here. Keep it off as much as possible. We respect all of our clients' lawns. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's great. And speaking of East Side, you're from Warren and went to Centerline High School. Actually, we went to the same high school. You went a couple of years earlier than I did. And I appreciate...
Wait a minute, Jerry.
Later.
Wait a minute, Jerry. A couple of years earlier than you did?
Well, it's my story. It's my show.
Oh, okay.
I get to do that.
Okay.
All right, I went before you did. I hope I didn't leave the place too trash for you. So, Centerline High School, and the way that Facebook works, we have a good common friend, Dave DeClark, and he also went to Centerline, and you were talking to him about networking and what to do to get new customers, and he put us together. So,
yes, thank you, Dave.
So, Dave DeClark, want to appreciate that. We do appreciate that. And Facebook works, doesn't it, Al?
It sure does. And actually, if you go to our fan page, which is obviously Networking Squared, you can check out Joel's fan page. It's there, and become a fan today. He's got a great site and a lot of information on there. And click on JDS Land Care, say you like it, and be in the loop with Joel.
Yeah, that works. And pretty much Al has looked at everybody's Facebook page, their page, and you've set up pages for people, haven't you?
A couple hundred of them.
A couple hundred. So it's important. We want to make sure that if you're on the air, that you have your Facebook presence out there. You need your regular page, and you need your what?
I don't know what you're looking for, Jerry.
Okay. We have your regular fan page. We have your regular Facebook page and your fan page.
Correct.
Some people don't think they need both of them, do they?
Oh, people think they don't. That's correct. I didn't know where you were going with
I'm
that
sorry,
one. Sorry,
that's all right.
bud. But yeah, you got to have both.
So very active in your church, and it's a good thing. And I'm gonna take a call. And Steve, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Jerry O.
Steve Ty, I appreciate it. My buddy from high school. It's really cool to find somebody that I graduated with, and it's this whole networking thing. Hey, Steve.
Yeah, exactly. This Facebook thing is really, I think it might take off.
It's a little bit of a fad, maybe.
Yeah, Steve.
Along with computers, I think this computer world is going to take off too.
Yeah, that's. I'm thinking so. You had a comment, Steve?
Yeah, I like a nice lawn also, and my question is, I cut down a few trees and had them stumped, and now where the wood chips are, and we replaced it with soil. The grass does not grow as well in those areas. Is there something more we need to do to the soil to get the grass grow?
Well, that's a great question, Steve, and thank you for calling. Good to hear from you. There's a lot of concerns when we do that stumping. Number one, in the tree, we know that there's feeder roots and tuber roots, and you probably still have a lot of those roots. Were they cut out of the grass, actually?
We was just done 12 inches down into the soil.
The main trunk, correct?
Right, just the trunk, not all the roots in that.
All right, we have a lot of compaction still going on there. How high was the soil raised? Did you add a good couple inches of good
Oh, at
topsoil?
least. This is a 250-year-old oak tree, one of them.
I don't think Steve planted it, but I know he's pretty old, but I know he didn't plant it. So, well, what do you think?
I would have to come out and take a look at that and see what the soil condition is. I'm sure you use good topsoil like you mentioned. The kind of seed that we use matters for the different areas. Hopefully you used a good blend of annual and perennial grasses. The fertilization matters and the amount of water that it's getting.
So, well, for that and for people like Steve, you'll come out and you'll take a look at it and give them a number. How do you do that?
Absolutely. I do it for free.
Okay. So,
Great. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Steve,
I'll be happy to come out, Steve.
And you guys, you have a great show, and, this is very helpful.
Thanks, Steve. I appreciate it, man, and we will talk soon, okay?
Take care, guys.
All right. Bye-bye. So it's great to have some of our people calling in and talking. And Al, you had some other questions. Let's get down to the meat of this whole thing.
That's right. Well, I think that what I really like about what you offer, Joel, is it's not just about cutting the grass. I think that the passion that you have spreads out to everything that's related to the lawn. So what I want our listeners to understand is going to be the scope of the things that you actually do provide, which is, again, way more than just lawn care. So if you could kind of go through your laundry list of the different types of services that your company offers, please.
Absolutely, Al. Thank you for that opportunity. Lawn care is number one. And I like to say that when I get done with your lawn, it's going to be the best in the neighborhood. And I know that you have a passion for your own, too. We talked about it.
Yep, for sure.
And I have one customer that came to me last year. Lawn was totally trashed, full of weeds, bare, and a sprinkler company told him that he would have to replace it all with sod before they would even install his sprinkler system. I said, Bill, give me one season. His is now the second best on the neighborhood, except for the one guy across the street.
Must be Al's neighborhood.
In Al's neighborhood. No, and this year, his will be better than the neighbors across the street.
All right. So what other things are you offering then? What kind of services do you offer? Let's get that list before we go to break.
Speaking of sprinkler systems, we do that, the irrigation. We also do the dethatching and aerating.
Okay.
To take care of that in the springtime. Retaining walls. Retaining walls are our specialty. We love doing the retaining walls. And as Erica asked me earlier, we do the design and build.
Wow.
I'll actually design it for you, draw out the picture to scale, present that to you before we get started. Because as we know in business, if we fail to plan, then we're planning to fail.
All right. So are you doing pavers also? Would pavers fall in with a retaining wall? type construction?
That's two different things, Jerry.
I understand that.
We haven't gotten into the pavers yet.
Okay.
But we are able to.
All right. And then you're also doing cleanup. So you're going to come out. If somebody said, hey, look, it's pretty trashed out here and I'd like to get this thing cleaned up, you will come out, rake the leaves, straighten it all out, clean out would you clean out the flower beds and stuff also? Pull out the old dead plants that didn't get pulled out?
Absolutely. That's a great point. A lot of companies will just do the lawn and forget about the flower beds. Let's rake out all that dead stuff, all the twigs, leaves, and everything that's fallen.
Will you take their Christmas lights off if they're still on?
We will. We will go the extra mile. Al. We do it all.
Okay, if you're one of my pet peeve listeners, you know that you need to get your Christmas lights off your house this weekend.
I agree.
All right, well, before we go to break, give me your phone number if somebody's interested in talking to you, Joel.
It's going to sound like an Ann Arbor number, but we're on the east side. 734-732-9669.
All right, that's 734-732-9669. We're going to take a short break. On the other side, we're going to get some more information about your lawn and lawn care. You are with Networking Squared, brought to you this month by Tommy Salvati Insurance Group.